Welcome back, everybody. This is another episode of Plutocracy from the Yeet Federation. This is episode 2. We're going to pick up right where we left off, a little recap of our current position. So we started the first episode with 100,000 total wealth. We're now up to 161,000. Our income was negative 2,000 because that was our maintenance, which was this one just here. And yeah, we're now paying taxes, but you know, paying taxes at this point is pretty good because you know what that means? It means we're getting paid. And we're getting paid pretty well. We're getting 16,500 in, so overall 11.8. So, game plan recap. We are going for banking. Oh, there, this guy's on strike. This wouldn't be bad to have a look at. Let's have a look, see what the share price is with some of these guys. It's a pretty high, which, considering the position, is surprising. I'm gonna skip forward a little bit. I want to be out of business, but I also don't want to pay 3,000. That's just rude. It'll be what it'll be. It's gonna make me pay it. There you go. That's good. Get on with the police commissioner. This guy wants to sell 212,000, and that's just a touch out of my budget. Yeah, stock exchange price is only $9.44 per share, but that might be a bit too big for me to just attack with. I could go for it, but honestly, I think it's probably better to stick with Wood Bank. Have a look here and see what these guys are wanting more stuff, which is fine. I respect it. The stock exchange price is going up because we are starting to make more money, which isn't a bad thing, but at the same time, it's not ideal for our current position. This guy's currently got £300 or $300 worth of share. So if I do that, we're not going to be able to negotiate again because it costs 454 influence, and I've only got 754. So instead, I'm going to look for. This guy's an alcoholic, so he might not show up, but he's also careful, which means he's going to drive in a higher price. So I want to try and get him down if I can. When I say get down, I don't mean to blitz him out or anything like that. All I mean is to, just try and get a decent negotiation. Let's insist on price, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? You know what? I'll take that. Not the best, but you know what? He's getting a pretty substantial dividend. So yeah, just dive back in, try and rattle through as much of this as we can. It's all buy. The first few episodes are all buy because I don't want it. So basically, this profit bar here lets me know how much I'm going to lose in the deal compared to when I bought them, and I'm going to lose money, so I'm going to refuse. Why would I accept a loss of business at this point? All these luxuries, yes, I do want, but not enough to take out a loan or bankrupt myself. Yeah, just going to scan through these. So yeah, so what are you guys thinking? A year per episode, or episode per year, however you want to say. I think that's probably the easiest way of doing it, but again, it's just gonna be based off of these load screens. If these don't take too long at all, then I can rattle through. If the screen's gonna take me a year and a day, then hell, I'm gonna be keeping it longer, and I don't want to do that. Well, let's just clear this guy out. Let's negotiate, sell, negotiate, buy. And I want to buy it all. Like, it's... There we go. We got his share, that's good. One less investor to have to deal with. My influence is down bottom, so what I'm gonna have to do... These guys are still striking. Can I have a look? And I think I'm gonna approach this guy. They're striking the company, so I'm not gonna get any dividends. But if they come back and I can get a good deal here, then it could be well worth it. It's a little compromise. Doesn't like it. $900 shares. Is that gonna be enough? He's got 190,000, and I'm negotiating for a freaking couple of pence. Seems ridiculous. Get my foot in the door, I guess. I don't really want to outbid, but I also don't want to piss anyone off. He's an investor, so I don't really want him against me. If I do nothing, he's not gonna like it, so I'll outbid him. Take $2,000 off of me. Lucky. Lucky. Don't like doing that. I know. Oh, look at that. It's now back in business. I was never technically out of business, but you know, that's not a bad return. Considering I bought it for 11 a share, it's now jumped up to 13. I could sell that and get my money back and put it into something else. But I don't know how sensible that is. You used to be able to have... Wood Bank is jumping up. Damn. I mean, it's good for our dividends and that, but it's going to make it more expensive. He's just going to be going around trying to get like his fingers in all the pies because that's what the AI does. It's not a bad idea, but I like to be a bit more focused. Let's get the worker rate up a bit more. I have no idea. No, not gonna like it. Which is a bit unfortunate. Alright. Zoom. So once I get a few 100,000 in, I might start looking at putting a couple of quarters bids in different top companies, like regardless of what the corporation tax will be, simply to have my fingers in more securities. Like, you can manage your own securities pretty well once you get to owning a company. And that's always the hardest thing, is to get into owning a company first. I've seen another YouTuber stream this, and pardon me, he had a lot of success in manipulating the stock market, doing it like as a quick turnover. So basically, from when I say stock market, it's this section here. So he would just wait for any strikes. You just watch them on the on this tab here. Sorry, go into companies, and he'd go through, and he'd wait for strikes. And as soon as a strike happened, he would just pounce because people want to sell when striking. Which, like, I don't blame them. Like, if I had a few 100,000 in a company that was striking and I knew I could get a good chunk out before it went under, hell, I would do it. like this here. It's just gone into strike, so he would do is whoever the cheapest is, and he would just buy as much as he could. It's always going to be a sell, but as long as you can get it for a good chunk less than the striking stock price, the share price on the market, then come on, yes, then it's only 522 shares, right? But that's cost me. So the stock price there was 13.1. Right? I bought it for 16.3, so it's only got to go up to 17, and I've made my money back, regardless of the dividend. That's what he does. So he would now go here, and he just pass time and wait for this to go away. Obviously, the more money you have, the more pots you can go for at once. But doing it at the start, it can be a quick turnaround, but it can also really hit you, because you don't know how long the strike's going to last, and that can be all of your income for a year or two. This is the final quarter, so this is already a much quicker year. Because we're not negotiating with multiple shareholders for the best deal constantly for the company that we want, we're doing a more buy-sell, which is a far quicker structure. Again, it's dropped down as well to $10 a share. So if I went back in, this guy is still going down. He's offering 26.7. He doesn't really want to share. Pardon me. This is just, it's just rude. Yeah, I'm going to sell them, of course, but the other thing I can do is look here. So Izudo, that's I guess what the name is. So it's not getting the biggest dividend, but it's pretty decent. But it's costing 400 odd, but you can buy. So it's just like, okay, well, do you go for this now? And it's on the year up. Like, in comparison, you got super fluid here, it's coming down. But look at the share price difference. It's, and like, so this is the difference here. Like, for one share, 434, right? I'm trying to get this for less than $1 a share. That's the difference. So with that cruel little bugger in the way, I'm gonna try and just keep getting more shares if I can. Because even here, like, these guys with friggin' $3.33, sorry, $3.33. It's not bad. If he stays at that, he stays at it. If he comes under, if he gets to 1, it's fine. If it goes to 2, yeah, it's expensive. But you know, end of the day, if it goes back up to 3.3, it's not a massive loss. But that right there is a massive gain. Yeah, just over $1 a share. You know, I'll take it. It's got 9,630 shares. For a small company, that's a lot. I've already knocked out one shareholder. I'll keep going. And meanwhile, I think I'll jump into stock market and keep an eye on Butler Petrol, like that. Already it's gone to 25.7. Is it going to go any higher? So this, when it goes like this, is when you do the day by day, because it can fluctuate quite heavily. No, I'm not selling that. Are we going to get lucky? Are we going to get lucky? Is there going to be any change before the end of the year? How many dividends is giving me? Let's have a look at how many dividends I'm getting from it first. It's not bad. It is not bad. It's actually the strongest at the moment. I was gonna sell it, but I might just keep it. Oh, that's hit me tenders. That's thrown me a bit, that has, because I could effectively, no, not quite double my money, but I'm not far off it. See if this goes down terribly, I'm going to be very upset. Reducing, no, I'm going to just sit on the fence with this one and let them make their own mind up. So, go a month. Yeah, I think after a strike it always peaks back up, probably slightly above where you're gonna, or in line with where it was before the strike, because obviously when it's striking, you've got no value in the company. But with year 2, that brings about a near end of the second episode. It's a short episode, 15 minutes apiece. Let me know if you prefer this style. I'm gonna have a little bar of chocolate while this is loading, because who doesn't love a bar of Galaxy chocolate? If you don't like the chewing, well, I don't know what to tell you. Go watch AMSR or ASMR or whatever the hell these little friggin' girls who watch all the stuff. Yeah, meh. You can tell me the chocolate. The state contract signed by the company with the government for a whole year greatly increases the selling price of the company's product. Well, yes. That's just common sense. Was it 25.7? Or was it 27.5? No, it was 27.5. Let's see. And not a big drop. So, you know, that ain't terrible. Could sell all these shares. If all the companies I've got, I've done pretty well. But that's not what we're here for right now. We are here to have a little overview. So, start of episode 1. Started with 100,000. We're now on 205. We started with a negative 2,000 per quarter. We're now on 12,000.1 thousand. 12,000.1 thousand? No, 12.1 thousand. Jesus Christ, I'm on a bike. And 5.88 return on investment, which means Walker Brothers might need to be visited. It's currently been a drag. But no, we'll do that next time. For now, this is MrThunder. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you didn't, put down in the comments why. If you did, like and subscribe. Always happy to give more episodes of the games that we love, and this one also was requested for a playthrough, so I'm going to keep on pumping out some episodes. Yeah, hope you like, subscribe, let me know in the comments. Good to hear from you. Until next time, see you later, guys.